Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Life. Today we continue our International Championship campaign against Graeme Dott in the second round. Scores all square after 8 frames. We've been pegged back a little from 3-1 up we were, and lost 3 consecutive frames to get behind, but did manage to salvage the session at 4-4, could have been worse, but a decent break in the last frame. I think it was break of 81, and here goes, frame 9, yeah. So, potential 3 frames to be played this episode. This episode should take us to the conclusion of this match. A good break-off. So yeah, this is the final day of the British Open. I'm filming this, so looking forward to the final tonight. Gary Wilson versus Mark Williams. My little prediction is that Gary Wilson wins it 6-3. I think Mark Williams has done, obviously he's not played awful to get to the final, but I feel like he's just surviving I feel like he's just survived quite a few rounds with the skin of his teeth, The Dominic Dale match a long time back in the tournament, and that was a terrible shot, by the way. But yeah, the Dominic Dale match, he came back from 2-0 down to barely survive on a deciding frame. There was another match that he barely survived against Ricky Walden, got a feel for Walden on that one. I didn't actually watch it. I was more bothered about what was happening on the other table, Looning and Jimmy Robertson jumping for joy. Literally when Looning won that 4th frame, I was just checking the scores. I was literally jumping for joy. My mum thought that Looning had won the match the way I was dancing around. I was getting... but yeah, he was about to go 3-1 down. It's like he had it against Jimmy Robertson, Because, after Zhou Yuelong had gone out, I was kind of resting my hopes on Looning. But yeah, I'm now resting on Gary Wilson. And that wasn't a good shot. I think this is end of break coming up. Yeah.
Graeme Dott, 25.
The break comes to an end on 25 for Graeme. And we get a chance.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, in it goes. Yeah, so the semi-finals were quite interesting. I just don't know how Elliot Slessor kind of let that one get away with him. It's kind of like, he should have gone 3-0 up, and if he had gone 3-0 up, you would have fancied him for the job, but fair play to Gary. But, it was really interesting. Slessor had been frozen out for 3 frames when he fell 3-2 behind. Comes out in frame 6, he produces a very nice century break. The balls were in the open, but that was because of his shot, his cannon, It was a really good break. Can't knock him for that. It's just that he didn't really get a great chance in the decider, and he kind of screwed it up, and Gary, the more experienced player, kind of took advantage, It's kind of a matter of 2 players who weren't very experienced. 1 player had been in the final before, at least.
Loose shot. 16.
Well, Dave's saying loose shot. Little does he know what I know. I'd call that plants. But does that red pass into the yellow pocket? It does. It's just too tough to take on, really. I'm going to have to go for this, And Jimmy Robertson went for a tough plant yesterday and got it in, so... And that was in real life, so... Yeah, it's a good bounce back. It's a good way to bounce back, this for Jimmy Robertson, He just survived relegation last season. And now he's come on to... And he's back to the Jimmy Robertson we all remember, If he'd won this, he would have been... If he'd won the tournament, I was looking at the ranking points. If he'd won the tournament, I think it's a £100,000 prize, so I think that would have made Jimmy Robertson world number 23 again or something, Which is about what Jimmy Robertson climbed to before. I think his highest ranking is something like that, 20, 21, 22, 23,
15.
Rankings are all of a sudden moved around quite a bit. Jan Bingtal slipped to 15th. Kurt Mafflin slipped to 27th. But that could be the fact that he hasn't played in the last few events. Neil Robertson and Ding Junhui, I don't think I've seen them in the last few events. Jan definitely played in this event, he just completely messed it up in the first round against Germany's Lukas Kleckers. And Lukas Kleckers clearly not a terrible player.
29.
I was going to say he could take snooker to Germany, but in that sense, there is already a tournament out there in Germany, you know, German Masters.
35.
Do you know he beat Mark Selby last year in a whitewash victory, as we all know? I don't even know what tournament it was, because I don't know what scoreline it was. Was it 4-0 or 5-0? Was it Home Nations or was it European Masters? It wasn't European Masters because Selby won that tournament.
42.
It might have been the German Masters, but even so, it wasn't on his home ground. Because obviously it was at Marshall Arena, which, you know, by home ground, I'm guessing he lives in Germany, but that is just a guess. I don't actually know, to be fair. I mean, I'm guessing last season he probably didn't go to Germany because he was playing all these events out in Marshall Arena. I don't think it'd be too much of an inconvenience to fly back there, or however well, not fly, you never know, he might drive, but it's a long way to drive on a regular basis from England to Germany. That is a drive.
I want to get this cue ball close to the cushion.
Oh, not quite got the snooker. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know where Lucas Cluckers actually lives, but even so, I'd imagine that if he was playing a tournament in Germany, he'd obviously get a lot of fans supporting him. Patriotically, you know. The fact that he beat Mark Selby 5-0 in this country, you know, or 4-0 or whatever, is impressive. Like, you can't knock him for that. He's a good player. Star of the future, one to watch, whatever you want to call him. He's definitely one of those ones you want to watch. Oh, that was unexpected. That came as a surprise to me, that he missed that. Right. This red goes. Now, I've got a chance. Now, I've got a score.
It's pretty simple. One.
Now, conundrum is which red do I play?
Nicely onto a ring.
Yeah, I kind of forced a split there and I kind of got something, so I'll take it. Good result.
Nine. I think he's playing this with a lot of power. That split is not bad at all.
Neil Founds is happy with that split. And not a bad split at all.
15.
One of the things they were talking about last night quite a lot in the commentary box, breaking off in frames, you know. It is they're saying Alan McManus, quite interestingly. It's the shot that opens up the frame, but it's
Slot this into the middle pocket.
it's also just an important safety shot. Like, you want to get it right, because so many times players play the break-off shot that'll probably get a bit bored of it and end up playing a silly shot eventually just out of boredom. You know, you get like it makes them blasé or something like that. Yeah, that's the word he used, blasé. Blasé, meaning something like
21.
somebody's done something too many times to think it's significant. Like, it's basically they just think it's boring now. It's a formality, I suppose.
Just wants this to drop gently into the
I think I've got that, yeah. Oh, have I? Yeah, I have.
22.
Oof. It's pace that was the concern there, really. The pot was easy enough with the angle, but it was the pace that was a big issue. Give myself a what should be an easy enough red. And it goes. Right side of the pink. Pink and blue effectively swapped seats. Swap seats, swap seats.
36.
Oh, not a great shot. Oh, just about okay. It's about okay, but this is tricky.
Looking to play this softly.
Good shot. This blue goes, which it does, and that is a result, man.
Pace is key. 42.
This break's getting a bit tricky now.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
What a shot that was, though. No on the black.
Standing pot, right out of the top drawer. Position looks very good here. He's played that.
Tell you what, they are very happy about that, Dave and Neil fans.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
I don't feel comfortable on this shot for some reason. I'm just going to play it with the tighter screw back. I just don't feel comfortable with the pot. I'm not hugely comfortable on the position. I'm just going to have to go for this. Is it going to reach? It's in. I'm home and dry.
A wonderful pot. 49.
Cue ball can run a little bit more.
50.
It's fine.
Gently does it.
Goes in. I think that's good.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
I think I'm on the black. Yeah, I am. That's good.
57.
It's very good. It's a very good shot. Nicely on this row. Oh no, I'm not, because the black's going to cover it.
54.
Oh, the black doesn't go on a spot. That's a relief. I was going to say, because I was going to have to take this red then. Which, you know, I should have got. I would have probably got anyway, but still. This makes it so much easier.
This is the key shot.
Because this is frame ball. And there we go. We're going to a deciding frame again. To be fair, the last match you saw was the one I won at the Shanghai Masters, Mark Williams.
65.
But yeah, the last match I actually played on this game was a deciding frame against Robbie Williams. Sorry, yeah. So basically, the last game you saw was a Mark Williams game. The last game I played was the Robbie Williams game. I obviously beat Mark Williams 11-6 in that final, if you remember. Beat Robbie Williams 6-5. It was a pretty well played decider, I think. I didn't need many chances. I don't know if he actually scored, I can't remember. Obviously got no video evidence of that match. You know, just can't. It's too much effort to upload all the videos I film, as well, all the matches. So I just don't film the ones that I should win. All the qualifying, basically the matches that are boring. Because I'm not interested in watching them back. You probably, because I don't imagine that would be interesting. Sometimes they are interesting, but who knows. Like maybe, I did consider maybe filming that decider from frame against Robbie, but I just thought, just focus now, you just won the last frame. But that was just a silly thought. I didn't really deeply think of doing it. The poor shot, as Dave Hendon has rightly said. So identified that as not the finest shot in the world. Hit and hope. Might pot one. No. Don't look like a pot. But that break should get us over the line. in the 10th frame for 79, and it does. Yeah, he would have needed 27 penalty points or something, so I think the 3 reds left us 27 points. So here we go, the final frame of this game.
This will be a test of his mental toughness.
Didn't see any handshake.
Top players crumble in these situations. He really needs to keep his cool and not let the situation get to him.
Here goes. Play average safety shot. Yeah, it's not worked out brilliantly where the cue ball's finished up, but where the reds are pretty safe. And we have got the first half chance. And as I say, this is a half chance. But you know, given a half chance, I do fancy myself for this.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
As arrogant as that may sound.
And a quality opening red.
And we're on the pink as well. Chance this is. Now, as the old cliche goes, because that's what it is, as they pointed out last night in commentary in the Elliott vs Gary Wilson game, all you needed to decide, all you want in a decider is a chance. Yes, that's true, but sometimes you might need more than one chance. But here we go. I've got my chance, so I shouldn't complain now. You need to really need to make the most of this chance. And not play shots like that.
8.
That was a poor shot.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
Ah, kiss on the brown.
Not the shot he was aiming for there.
Didn't help. So that is the chance finished. Really due to that poor shot on the red, you'd have to say. Unless I can eye up a plant. For the moment I thought that was. Not really a plant, is it? Yes, so I see. Play a decent safety shot.
Brilliantly played.
Dave Endon's happy with that, so
13.
must be doing something right. Oh, it's tempting for a plant, I'll tell you that. No. But the thing was, as far as plants go, that was tempting. I think I got away with it, so yeah, I did. Result. Does that red go? Doesn't go, does it? No. It would just be a silly shot to not think, you know.
It looks like he's trying
I'll
to
just
get the cue ball
play
tight on the
a
cushion.
nice simple safety shot here. Don't kiss the green. No, I haven't kissed the green. I think I got a snooker. No, I don't think I have. There's a gap between the yellow and brown, so I haven't got a snooker now. Mark Williams nearly lost a frame on the 3 misses and out rule yesterday.
He's got some choices here. Let's see what he sells for. Nothing on, so he's asked his opponent to
I
play.
do not see the value in taking a shot on. Well, maybe I could have played a good safety, but who cares? Like, I want to be able to pot something. And pot something I can here. Heart of a lion shot, indeed.
Well, he's taking the red on.
Knowing I'm potentially risking everything in this match that I've worked for. Right in the heart of the pocket.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent.
Cue ball pulls up, it actually hasn't done. I would have been nicely on the pink. As it stands, I've not even got the brown. There's a toughie of a green. Toughie of a pink. Toughies all around. It's a bit of a tough cookie, this one.
He's playing for the right corner here.
Yeah, good shot, mate.
He's cueing extremely well here.
Well, they're happy. I don't know why. They don't look like I'm going to be on much. But I suppose it might just be for the pot. Okay. That was the only red I really saw. It's probably easier than it looked initially. It looks pretty tough from there. It looks pretty doable from here. And I got it. Would like a bounce. Well, does this shot ring a bell? Certainly rings a bell for me. It's like the black I missed at the World Championship. That the one that put me out of the World Championship. Now this one too thin. That one was too thick. This was too thin. It don't look like it's gonna do too much damage unless he gets this thin cut. If he even can see it, I don't know if he could.
He's playing with safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
Cue ball's not bad. Can't really leave much from range. Actually, I've left a red. Having said that, he didn't. I don't know if you saw it. He's left the red on for us. Ho ho! Stand up, Alok. This is a tough cookie. Only 22 in front, man. What a shot this will be to take on. Because now I'm bringing out all the reds as well.
Shot coming up.
I was asking a lot. I don't believe I got it, to be fair.
What he was hoping for. One.
Yeah. Neil said not what I was hoping for. Well, look, the reds aren't bad. I got a not overly difficult yellow. Okay, I probably could have been on an easier shot. That probably could have had an easier colour than that. And look where the cue ball is, going through the gap. And Neil's happy with the cue ball. Cue ball. Not the greatest I've ever seen it.
So, this pot into the right corner. That's an excellent pot.
Oh, that was a good pot.
Wonderful shot. Four. He'll play this with plenty of power. In it goes. Really impressive cueing. Six. Seven. Nicely positioned for the red. 13.
Wriggles in.
14. 21.
Well judged cannon.
22.
Well, I'm actually not on anything, I just assumed this red potted. That was foolish. That was foolish. Risky plant. Ah, stays out.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh, let's see what Graeme Dott's going to do now. Oof! He missed that by a very long way. I don't even know if he went for it because of where the cue ball's finished. The cue ball's finished very safe.
He's looking to escape from this snooker with the swerve shot.
Missed it. Now, 3 awkward reds though. Consolation is that I've knocked a red safe. So, 24 easy points you'd have to say. Well, that's going to be significantly reduced. To just 19. I don't think he's on a red. He is actually. Oh, is he? Does this red pass the other red and black? Is the question. I would think so. No?
Graeme Dott, 3. Well, he's taking it on.
In it goes.
What a pot, amazing.
What a sweet pot.
He'll be happy with that.
Probably quite an easy one from where I was standing. But it was just sweet the way it went in, I suppose. And this is it. A few more pots and we will emerge on top.
8.
Cue ball's just ran far enough for this to be at least, we to at least have a hope at this shot.
Just the red required.
This is it. Right, in it goes. We will be going to the last 16, boys and girls. That will be it.
Any ideas the opponent may have of a comeback? None. Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
No matter about that. This should be enough.
15.
Yeah, I don't think he'll come back now. He needs 3 snookers to tie, he might do. But he's not top 16 in this game. Or in real life, to be fair. Nah, no double, triple, or fluke, but that break should get us over the line.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 15.
15 break. Yeah, it does, and we win the match 6-5 in the end.
That's it. He's through to the next
Allowing Dott to score just, I think, it was 3 points in the decider. Well, let's have a look at the stats. The highest break was 88. I scored 599 points, meaning he scored 477 points. So, who we got in the last 16? Closing my eyes. I might fall asleep. Just wait to hear the music. Oh! Look who we got. Player we've played recently at the international, the Shanghai Masters. Jack Lasowski. So bye. And that's that match be for next time, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was really fun to play. And yeah, if you have enjoyed, please do leave a like down below and subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content if you haven't already. And hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.